Dogs are faithful and intelligent animals which do all kinds of things we may think of strange or unusual. However, you may discover there to be a reasonable explanation behind these behaviors. This is exactly what we will discuss in our video on 10 strange things dogs do and explain why they do them. Have you ever given your dog a belly scratch and noticed they move their back legs as if imitating the movement? You may think this is because they feel comfortable, but really, it's a reflex. Specifically, a scratch reflex, which occurs when the animal feels ticklish or feels some sort of skin irritation. When this happens, nerve endings send a signal to the hind legs, which move spontaneously in response. As funny as this behavior can look, the reality is potentially serious. You need to pay close attention as a dog biting their tail often means something is bothering them. This could be in the form of parasites, infections, or some detrimental health problem. They may also do this when they are in pain, so you will need to take them to the vet. You've just bathed your dog, but before you're able to dry them off, they run over to the sofa, carpet, or lawn and rub themselves against them, often getting dirty again. Does this sound familiar? The smell of shampoo can displease some dogs, so they do this to try and eliminate it. Another reason for this behavior is that they don't want to be found easily by predators, so they will try to disguise themselves with smells from their environment, such as dirt and grass. There are two main reasons your dog adopts this behavior. First, they may simply be bored and will chase their tail in a desperate bid to amuse themselves. This behavior is most often seen in puppies, but can be present in adults as well. However, the second reason is more alarming. Some dogs may suffer obsessive-compulsive disorders or stereotypies. This leads them to chase their tails, sometimes to the point where they mutilate themselves. This can be due to a genetic predisposition, but stress is also a considerable factor. It is very common to see dogs scratching the ground repeatedly after defecating or urinating, usually right beside their business. Although it may seem strange, they are actually trying to spread their scent and mark their territory. This is because dogs have odoriferous glands on their legs which secrete the scent when they scratch, thus leaving their smell to warn off other dogs. Most dogs will wallow and rub themselves against the ground for pleasure, whether this is on grass, carpets, or wooden floorboards. This gives the dog a pleasant sensation. However, this is not the only reason, and they may equally just want to get our attention, usually so that you will play with them or help them engage. Also, it could just be that they have an itch they can't reach and use the ground to scratch themselves. It doesn't matter how domesticated your dog is, they still retain some of their wilder side. Turning and spinning around before lying down to sleep or rest is one aspect of this wild side. They do this to both ensure there are no predators around, as well as to feel comfortable in their resting spot. Additionally, this act helps them to mark the area with their scent before they sleep. Strange as it may seem to us, this is actually one of the most common canine behaviors. Dogs have a highly developed sense of smell. When they go to a rear of another dog, they smell the scent given off by their anal glands. This scent provides the dog with important information such as what they have recently eaten or their emotional state. Howling is a way for a dog to defend their territory. If a dog sees a stranger approaching, they may growl or bark to warn their tutor of impending danger. Another reason for this behavior is a celebration when their guardian arrives home and they want to show how happy they are. However, beyond a sense of protection or showing love for their guardians, dogs may also howl as a way to indicate that they are, in fact, in physical pain. You should be careful to know if this is indeed the case. You take them to the vet as soon as possible if you cannot work out the root of the cause. Also, dogs suffering from separation anxiety may howl as soon as their owners walk out of the door. This behavior is usually due to the presence of intestinal parasites as a result of the discomfort that the dog feels. Their anal glands contribute to this behavior. If these glands are too full, irritated, or even infected, the animals would try to relieve the discomfort by dragging their butt along the ground. Do you have any other examples of curious things dogs do? If so, please share them with us in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more. See you next time.